The Boy meets Bates Motel meets The Shining, and not in a good way.
It's not my son. It's just a body that I feed and wash and clothe.
What's up, Internet? Shut-In is directed by Farron Blackburn. It stars Naomi Watts, Jacob Tremblay, and fuck me, I forgot the kid from Stranger Things' name. Hang on. Charlie Heaton. That's his name. Tells the story of a mom who is taking care of her vegetable stepson in a snowstorm, and there's a deaf kid who gets lost.
Who is plot relevant for some reason.
Yeah, oh fuck this. Oh, God. I like Naomi Watts. I think she's a really good actress. She's really good in horror movies that we've seen her in, that I've seen her in, whatever. Jacob Tremblay is also a very good actor and a shining light in anything he's in. Charlie Heaton as well. Really great, loved him in Stranger Things.
It's like the same thing, like, why was Lena Headey in The Purge?
Why were any of these people in this movie? Why was this movie made? You want to just talk about it?
Should we do likes and dislikes? Should we just...
I don't fucking know. Just let's get it over with so I can go home and shower.
This movie was bad.
It was really fucking bad.
It brought absolutely nothing new to the table. It ripped off The Shining at, like, every opportunity it had.
It was generic as fuck. And boring. And then you get to the last act and it becomes not generic or boring, but it just becomes fucking stupid.
Yeah, there's the twist in this movie...
Fuck it, I'm just gonna say it right now. This review contains spoilers because I don't think any of you should go fucking see this movie.
If you were stupid enough to think, oh hey, that's something they can do. I didn't see it coming because even this shit of a movie I held to higher standards.
Because if you have any shred of intelligence, you realize it's a stupid fucking twist.
It doesn't make sense for so many reasons.
I want to at least respect people to not say a spoiler before we rate it, but I'm going to talk about this spoiler once the rating is done. So, yeah, just warning now. What did you like about this movie? Anything?
I mean, again, the acting wasn't terrible except for female Tommy Wiseau.
I agree. Like, the acting was
She
decent.
had to be someone's cousin.
Yeah, I don't know who
she
that
had to be like a sister to someone.
Naomi Watts' friend. I don't know who the fuck that was, but she was bad. The acting was fine. The sound design was also pretty good.
Yeah, but it was weird. The sound design was weird, though, at the same time, because it was like she would hear noises in the house repeatedly and then go outside to check them. So I'm not sure if that was... they were supposed to be coming from outside the house?
I'd chalk that more up to bad writing.
Yeah, she did it like 3 times.
I know, I'm saying that's more bad writing than bad sound. The sound design itself was good.
Unless the sound was supposed to sound like it was coming from outside.
I don't know.
Who the fuck knows?
Point is, acting was good. Shame it couldn't fucking save this screenplay, because, oh my god, it was awful.
Yeah.
It was just awful.
It was really bad.
Like, painfully stupid. The first 2 acts had me just totally bored.
The movie started at 6. I saw it's 6:40. I turned to Leah and went, "What's the runtime for this?"
Hour and a half. It's an hour and a fucking half.
It felt like at least an hour and a half had gone by the time I pulled out my phone. Because, oh my god, it was bad.
But at the same time, this movie feels mercifully short because nothing happens in it.
But at the same time, because nothing happens, it feels like it drags on forever.
Because on one hand, I was like, oh, nothing's happening at all. But on the other hand, I was like, oh, wait, we're 50 minutes in and nothing's happened, and it's almost over?
The pacing was shit.
It's badly paced, it's badly directed, it's just badly written, it's just bad. It's just bad. Don't go see it. Don't do it. I don't really have anything, I just touched on all my dislikes. It's fucking bad. It's stupid. I'll get to my biggest dislike is the spoiler, and we'll talk about that in a minute.
Completely like someone watched The Shining and went, I know what I can do for my movie now.
Pretty much. Oh my god, the writing is just so bad. It's so lazy. This movie is lazy. It's bad. It's stupid and bad and lazy.
Lazy and stupid are probably the 2 best ways to put this.
It doesn't need to exist. As a writer, I'm insulted because someone wrote this and it got made, and I'm struggling to make my movie.
Someone sucked someone's dick for this.
Seriously, whose dick do I have to suck to get my movie made? Can I just? I'm offering right now. What would you rate this movie?
Soulless.
It's fucking soulless. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it doesn't need to exist. It doesn't bring anything new to the table. It's awfully written. Awfully written. It's just poor. It's a poorly made film. I don't understand
about this movie, excluding the acting, was subpar.
Yep, pretty much.
Should we get into the stupid fucking spoiler now?
Yeah, here we're gonna talk about the twist. 5, 4, 3, 2. The son's not actually paralyzed.
Or a vegetable.
What? What?
It's almost like the doctors didn't run any tests on him at all whatsoever at the hospital.
Literally, like, he's totally fine. And
there was one line of dialogue too where they tried to recover from it.
They saw your brain scans improving and your reflexes were getting better,
and we just didn't understand it.
And no, I like how their excuse was, well, the doctors say they don't really understand the human brain. I'm like, fuck off. They shouldn't be. They should not be like taking care of you if they can't even understand that you're not actually a vegetable.
The person who wrote this
I'm
movie,
supposed
obviously.
to believe that he pretended to be a vegetable for 6 months and just sat in a fucking wheelchair and did nothing.
Watching the weather too, like she
for
put the
6
weather
months. I would get bored doing that shit after a day.
I would get bored doing that shit after 2 hours.
Probably. But, like, how the fuck are you gonna just pretend that you're paralyzed? For literally, and the excuse
It's not even just paralyzed. He's a vegetable. He can't
But the
talk.
excuse behind it is hysterical. I wanted to be closer to my mom. Don't you think that would be easier to do if you weren't a fucking vegetable?
No, but then he wouldn't have her washing him and being in a pseudo-sexual state.
I can't do it, guys. I can't fucking do it. It's awful. I cannot believe that something this poor was written and created in 2016. This shot itself onto my worst of the year list by there's no doubt in my mind it's really that bad. It's insulting that they use Naomi Watts. I don't know how they got her. I don't know how they got Jacob Tremblay. I don't know how they got Charlie Heaton. I can't fucking do it, dude. I'm gonna have a fucking aneurysm. I'm going.
Well, looks like there are 2 horror pals remaining. You can leave them in the videos, I guess. You give me a prop. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I mean, if you like our faces, since his mind is gone now, apparently.